Brotherhood of Boilermakers, Welders, and Helpers. My father was a personnel director for a large corporation in the Midwest, and so I had grown up on the other side of the union question. This was interesting. So after we joined the union and were hired, they would send us to school for 2 weeks to learn to weld. Now, welding is not hard. Welding is easy, and especially for women because it's very much like sewing. In sewing, you tack, and then you seam. In welding, you tack with little tiny welds, and then after everything is together, you clean it off and make your weld. The more difficult thing was where you did the welding. And when you're 18 years old, the way I was, you can do anything, and so you crawl around and do this sort of thing. I think about it now and ooh. But the welding itself is small movements made with the hand. One holds the welding rod in a kind of clamp, and when you strike the arc, because you have the welding rod electrified with the clamp, you strike an arc and make a little puddle of molten metal, which you nurse across the place that you're welding, very gently. Now, women are used to these fine movements if they sew or if they do any of the crafts or other things, and so women took to this very well. They told us that it would be cold where we were going out to weld after the 2 weeks, and to
Forgot to include that one.
thank you. Yes. This is kind of important. This was aboard the Jeremiah O'Brien. I went with Tammy and some other people, and as we came up the ladder, I stopped, and they wondered why, and I said, "That's a terrible weld." Thank you, Tammy.
I thought the same thing when I saw it.
He must have been a man. He must have been a man.
Anyway,